Okay, let's say you're working in Git and you have your project exactly where you want it, but you want to make a change, you want to test out some kind of a change. Well, instead of changing the file that's in the repo, we can create a branch and then make our change, test it, and then when we're happy with it, we can merge it back into the main branch. So this is a common task that you'll be doing in Git. So to create a branch, first let me do a Git branch. And this will show you the current branch you're on, and it'll have a little asterisk by it. So I'm on the master branch, yours may say main. So to create the new branch, I'm going to check it out. So it's like checking a book out of the library. I'm going to check out a branch. And to do that, I'll use the git checkout -b for a new branch, and then I'm just going to call this my branch. Okay, and if I do a git branch again, it will tell me that I'm now on my new branch. So now I'm ready to make some changes to my file. So I'm going to open up, let me do an ls again. So I'm going to open up my mydoc.txt file, and then if I do an uppercase G and an O, that'll add a line after the last line. So I can add lines at the bottom of my file. And I'll just say line 2, adding line 2. And then I'll escape, colon, WQ, and then I'm done. So I'm going to look at my file, and you can see that the line 2 was added. And I'm going to do a git branch again, and you can see that I'm still on my new branch, the my branch. So I'm going to go back to the main branch. So I'm going to do a git checkout master. Yours may be called main, but mine's called master. And then it says it's switched to branch master. So if I do a git branch again, you can see that I'm now on master. If I do a cat mydoc, you can see that the changes are still reflected. So it's still, the changes that I've made to the file are still in the file. I just haven't committed them to the repo yet. So if I do a get status, you can see that on this branch master, there's things that have been changed, but they're not committed. So I'm going to go back to my branch. So I'm going to git checkout my branch. And I'm not going to use the -b because I'm not going to create the branch. It's already created. And then git branch will show me that I'm now on my new branch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit these changes to this branch only, not the main branch, not my master branch. And so I'm going to do a git add and then a git commit, add a second line. Okay, now I'm going to git status, and I'm on my branch. Everything's good, right? So I'm gonna, I'll look at the file. So cat mydoc.txt, whoops. And you can see I have the 2 lines. But now watch what happens. I'm gonna git checkout. I'm gonna go back to master, and I will look at that file again. And it only has the 1 line, because what I did is I only committed it to the other branch. I did not commit it to master. So let's say I'm thrilled with my changes and I want to add them to master. So what I can do is I can merge. I can merge my branch file into master's file. And so to do that, I'm going to say, well, first I'll do a get status. Okay, it's nothing to commit, everything's clean. So I'm going to do a get merge my branch. And this will take any changes that have been made on my branch and it will merge them with the main or master branch. Okay, and then get status, everything's good, get log, and it shows me that the head is pointing, for the master, is pointing to this commit, the second commit. Okay, so this takes a little bit of getting used to, right? You're going to have to play around with it. But what I'm going to tell you now is as soon as you've merged changes into master, you want to delete that other branch. You always want to start with the latest version of master when you create a branch. So since master's been updated, we're going to go ahead and delete that other branch. So that's going to be a get branch. Minus D will be delete my branch. Okay, and then if I say get branch, you can see we're only on master. Okay, so now let's say that, oh, I've made a big mistake. I didn't really want to merge those changes. I didn't really want to commit that change. You can back out to any of the commits by using a command called get reset. And so how to do that is you're going to need these hash codes right here. So this is the hash code for the second commit and this is the hash code for the first commit. So let's say there's 10 different commits and I want to roll all the way back to the 5th one. Well, then you would just copy the commit or the hash code for that commit. And you would issue the command get reset, and then I want to go back to this one. So I'm going to copy and paste. Okay, and then if I do a get status, you can see that it rolled everything back, and now this file is in staging. So if I want to make some changes and then recommit, I can do that, or I can just discard the changes totally, and that's what I'm going to do. So get checkout 2 dashes and then my doc.text. Okay, and then if I do a get status, you can see it's clean. If I do a get log, you can see that that commit, that second commit, is no longer even there. So there's no way I can get back those changes from where I am at this point.